Hey everybody, and welcome back to another book review. So I finished a while ago, but I totally forgot to record this. So I'm recording it now. And I just finished The Mysterious Affair at Styles by Agatha Christie. This one is the first Poirot book, as it were. And so it was very interesting to read these two books back to back. The two Agatha Christie books, because the first one was Miss Marple, and that was written around 1920, and then Poirot was published in 1930, and so like that 10-year span, it's just interesting to see the difference in her writing styles, as she's I feel like by the time she got to this one, she's kind of discovered like what her style is and what she's planning on going with, for the most part. So yeah, it's a interesting story that is about a family who lives in the village or town of Styles, and it's shortly after the war, or like right about the time that the war is about ended. So the story actually itself takes place in like 1918 or 19, I think. And so in the story, you meet, of course, Poirot, and he's been displaced from Belgium, and that's kind of how he winds up in England. He's a refugee, and then you also meet Lieutenant Hastings, who was a soldier in the war, and so you kind of get to understand their relationship, I should say, a little bit. And so in the story, the main character, she is murdered, of course, and they're, of course, trying to figure out how she was murdered and, like, what all went into it, and it's very complex and goes back and forth, and the whole time you're trying to figure it out. Because I, of course, watched the Poirot series, I knew who had done it, but it was still just fun to read, and I always like reading and seeing like what differences they have in each story. What did they change? What did they not change? And so in the case of this one, it pretty much was the way that it was, in the story. The TV show did, exactly what the story did. So, so like I said, decent, like really decent story, nice, like easy, chill, whodunit type situation. I don't really have too terrible much to say about it. I did give it a 3, I think. Just because it's just like nice and like even in the middle. A good easy read between other stories. So yeah. So there you have it. Very short book review today. Like I said, not very much to say about this one. But I look forward to, I am going to read some more Agatha Christie's. I do love Agatha Christie. I'm going to read quite a few, I think, and try and, kind of develop that section of reading for myself, because I do like a good murder mystery, so why not start with some of the original murder mysteries? So yeah. As always, please continue to like, comment, share, subscribe if you so choose. And of course, comment any books that you think I would be interested in. We are in May, so I know that this month is Asian American and Pacific Islander Heritage Month, and so I'm going to be reading several books by Asian American authors. I'm trying to find like a Pacific Islander one, but I just cannot. So there's a chance that one of those will slide in, and I think I might extend it into June as well, just because that's just kind of how things are going. So as always, again, please continue to comment books, and I look forward to seeing you in the next book review. Bye!